My name is Emily Carter, and I'm 39 years old. I'm a corporate accountant at a mid-sized tech firm, earning about $100,000 a year. I had a 12-year-old daughter, Lily, who was my entire world, and a younger brother, Nathan, who's 32. My parents, both in their late 60s, and I used to be close-knit, or so I thought. When I divorced Lily's father, Tom, 5 years ago, my family stepped up. They babysat Lily when I worked late hours, and Nathan often helped her with school projects. Tom and I stayed on decent terms. He paid child support and saw Lily every other weekend. In return, I supported my family financially. I sent $2,000 a month to cover my parents' house payments and gave Nathan $900 monthly for his condo rent. When Nathan wanted to pursue a graduate degree in business, I covered $20,000 of his tuition. To me, that's what family does, lifts each other up. Nathan's been with his fiancée, Claire, for 3 years. Her parents, affluent Canadians, often travel to the US for work, and my parents are obsessed with Claire. They'd spend hours with Nathan, planning his future with her, dreaming of their perfect life. About 4 months ago, Lily started acting off. She was always a lively kid, full of energy, but she began napping after school and losing her appetite. Bruises appeared on her arms that lingered too long. I took her to our family doctor, Dr. Patel, who ordered tests and promised results within days. On a rainy Wednesday, while I was crunching numbers at work, Dr. Patel called. "Mrs. Carter, can you come in today? We need to discuss Lily's results." My heart sank. I left immediately. At the clinic, Dr. Patel's voice was grave. "Lily's blood tests show abnormal white blood cell levels. We need to test for leukemia. I've arranged an appointment at St. Mary's Children's Hospital tomorrow." Leukemia. The word felt like a physical blow. My 12-year-old might have cancer. I picked Lily up from school, forcing a smile to hide my terror. That night, I called Tom, who rushed over, his face ashen when I shared the news. I also called my parents and Nathan. Mom brushed it off. "Oh, Emily, kids get sick. It's probably nothing." Dad muttered about keeping faith. Nathan sounded distracted, talking over Claire's voice about some gala they were attending. Their responses felt cold, like I was sharing news about a stranger. I didn't dwell on it. Nathan was caught up in Claire, and my parents were consumed with his upcoming engagement. But it hurt. Lily was fighting for her life. The next day, the diagnosis confirmed our worst fears: acute lymphoblastic leukemia, aggressive. Lily was admitted to the hospital that afternoon for immediate chemotherapy. Tom and I rallied around her, promising to fight this together. The hospital became our reality. I visited Lily every evening after work, reading her favorite books or just holding her hand when she was too weak to talk. Tom came by after his shifts, and we took turns staying overnight during her toughest treatments. Lily was a warrior, never complaining, always thanking the nurses despite the needles and nausea. After 6 weeks, Dr. Wang, her oncologist, gave us cautious hope. "Lily's responding to treatment, but this disease is unpredictable. We'll keep monitoring." We found a rhythm: hospital visits, work, trying to keep Lily's spirits up. My parents called occasionally, but their questions about Lily quickly shifted to Nathan's engagement plans or Claire's parents' latest visit. It stung, but I pushed it aside. My focus was Lily. Then on a chilly Tuesday morning, my phone rang at work. "St. Mary's. Mrs. Carter, you need to come now," the nurse said, her voice tight. "Dr. Wang will explain when you arrive." The 25-minute drive felt endless. I told myself it was just a complication, something treatable. At the hospital, Dr. Wang met me, his eyes heavy. "Lily's condition has worsened rapidly. The treatment isn't working anymore and her organs are failing. I'm so sorry, it's a matter of hours." The world stopped. I begged for options, but there were none. Tom arrived and we sat with Lily, reading her favorite story, The Secret Garden, and holding her hands. She whispered, "I love you," before passing away at 7:12 p.m. I was numb, unable to process that my daughter was gone. Tom called my parents and Nathan. Mom said they were at a dinner and couldn't talk. Nathan mumbled something about being busy and hung up. The next day, I began planning Lily's funeral with Tom. We chose her favorite flowers, lilies, and a small white casket. Tom notified Lily's school, her soccer team, and our extended family. I could barely speak without crying. Then Mom called. "Emily, we're so sorry about Lily," she said, her tone rehearsed. "But we can't help with the funeral. Nathan's engagement party is this weekend, and Claire's parents are only in town for a few days." I was stunned. "Mom, Lily died yesterday. Her funeral is Friday at 1 p.m. Emily, this party's been planned for months. Claire's parents leave Sunday. We can't reschedule," she said sharply. "Don't make this about you." "Make this about me? My daughter died," I shouted. "Nathan's future matters too," she replied. "You're being selfish." I hung up shaking. Lily's funeral was in 2 days and I expected my family to be there. Friday was bleak and rainy. Tom drove me to the funeral home, where friends, Tom's family, Lily's teachers, and teammates filled the room. But no sign of my parents or Nathan. My Aunt Clara pulled me aside during the service. "Where are your parents?" I don't know, I admitted. They said they might not make it. Clara called them, her face darkening as she spoke. She returned, furious. They're at Nathan's engagement party at some upscale hotel. They said they couldn't miss it because Claire's parents are leaving soon. I'm disgusted. I felt sick. Everyone was here for Lily except my own family. The service was heartbreakingly beautiful. Lily's teacher spoke about her kindness, her coach shared how she inspired her team, and Tom and I shared memories of her laughter. But I kept glancing at the door, hoping my family would show. They didn't. After the burial, people gathered at my house. My aunts and uncles whispered about my family's absence, outraged. They chose a party over Lily's funeral, Uncle James said. That's not family. That night, alone in my silent house, I sat with a glass of wine. No more of Lily's giggles or her asking for help with math, just emptiness. My phone buzzed with condolences, but one message stopped me cold, from Mom. Stop overreacting. Give Nathan the $150,000 from Lily's fund to buy a condo. Lily's trust fund, set up by Tom and me when she was born, had grown to $150,000 for her college and future. My parents knew about it. To demand it the day we buried her, I was livid. I thought of everything I'd done for them. $2,000 monthly for their house, $900 for Nathan's rent, $20,000 for his degree. And when I needed them, they abandoned me. I opened my banking app, canceled the automatic transfers, and sent screenshots to Mom, Dad, and Nathan without a word. Then I turned off my phone. The next morning, I had 53 missed calls and countless texts. Dad, Emily, why cancel the payments? We need that money. Mom, this is cruel. We're your family. Nathan, I can't pay rent without you. What's wrong with you? The messages grew vicious. Mom, you're punishing us for your grief. Nathan, you're jealous I'm moving forward while you're stuck mourning. I didn't reply. That afternoon, my parents showed up at my door. Mom clutched a notebook, ready to lecture. How dare you cut us off, she yelled. We rely on that money? You skipped Lily's funeral, I said coldly. Life goes on, Emily, Dad said. Nathan's engagement was a once-in-a-lifetime event. You chose a party over my daughter's funeral and then asked for her money. We didn't mean it like that, Mom stammered. We just thought since Lily's gone, Nathan could use the money for his future. Get out, I said. I'll never forgive you. They left, muttering about my unreasonable behavior. Nathan called later, screaming, You cut my rent money. I can't afford my condo. You're jealous I have a future and you don't. I hung up and blocked them all. They tried reaching me through emails and even showed up at my office, but security turned them away. My extended family, Aunt Clara, Uncle James, my cousins, supported me, appalled by my parents and Nathan's actions. Many refused to attend Nathan's wedding, which I later heard was a small, tense affair with barely 25 guests. 6 months later, I'm rebuilding. Work feels hollow, but my colleagues are kind. My extended family checks in, inviting me to gatherings where my parents and Nathan are no longer welcome. Tom has been a surprising anchor, helping me navigate the grief. Lily's trust fund remains untouched, a testament to her memory. My parents and Nathan showed me what family isn't. Real family shows up. Real family doesn't demand a dead child's legacy. I'm moving forward for Lily and for me.